Hello, welcome to Subjective Jeopardy, everyone. I'm Alex Trebek. I'm hearing PC noises, and I'm so excited to be playing this wonderful game with all of you out there. Let's go one by one throughout the live studio audience and say their names out loud. Coop X3, Yarkasm, Mini Me. Artsy James, wow, already? Okay, great. Pardon me, I gotta go check on,
Crocodile, Lynn Human, Autumn Light, Yarkasm, Machine Teeth, Shoegundy, McDougal, Scott with Too Many T's, What the Hell, Mindless Dribble, and the rest. Welcome, everybody. This is Subjective Jeopardy. I'm one of the Alex Trebeks this evening, and how this works is similar to Jeopardy, but for legal reasons, it's different. Yes, in addition to being different for legal reasons, it's also different because these answers are subjective. It's not empirical or scientifically based. It is more what feels right.
It's still based, though.
But it's still based. Yes, that's right. Now, there's plenty of ways you can interact with the show. Check out the sound alerts, join the Discord. You can submit a clue of your own for $5. And if we hit our sub goal here, we'll go see some improvised ads. Oh, I have to issue a correction. This show is not based, it's cringe AF, I'm hearing. Ah, that sucks. You hate to hear that. You hate to hear that. Well, with that being said, let's go ahead and meet our exciting guests this evening. Let's start with Nurse.
Hi. I'm Nurse.
Hi, Nurse. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Oh, I have to issue a correction? It is not the evening, it's 1 p.m. Sorry about that. This is the early afternoon, but it feels to me like night. Nurse, tell us a little something about you.
I like dancing.
You like dancing. Great, great. Now, I can't physically walk down the podiums and shake your hands, but let's say I've just done that, and now I've walked to the center podium. Dooder, tell us a little bit about you.
Hi, I'm Dooder. My favorite Pokemon is Ditto, and I will fight you that is true. It's the best one.
Your favorite Pokemon is Ditto, who my memory of Pokemon says Ditto can become any other Pokemon. Therefore, it's sort of like your favorite Pokemon is all of them. Powerful.
That's me. Extra powerful. Here to win.
Thank you very much. I've just shaken your hand, and now I've gone over to the last contestant. Vince, go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Vince, aka Cartoon Therapy. I'm an animator and a social worker in some states, and my parents are divorced.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. My parents are divorced as well, Vince. Well, that's all of them. I've shaken everyone's hands. Now, let's go ahead and look at our board. Here are the categories for this evening, as they are every time we do this format. Best, worst, saddest, sexiest, spookiest, and potpourri. Now, Vince has elicited sympathy from me by saying his parents are divorced. I'm gonna have you start us off here, Vince.
Thank you, and I'm sorry to hear about your parents' divorce, by the way, and I will be saying that throughout the evening. I'm gonna pick potpourri for a few.
Thank you, immediately getting in my good graces. Potpourri for a few. This is the coolest superpower to have.
Boop, boop, boop.
Do I answer it? Oh, fuck.
I think we had earlier said you'd get a chance, but no, I'm going to Nurse on this one. Nurse, whenever you're ready.
Make anyone crap their pants immediately.
Make everyone crap their pants, or anyone, I guess, crap their pants immediately. I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Would anyone else like to steal?
Beep, 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 beep,
Vince.
beep, 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 beep. Make anyone shit their pants immediately.
Also a really good answer, but golly gosh darn geez, I think we're all forgetting what show we're on. Unfortunately, that's incorrect. Dooder, do you want to try and take this one?
Of course, I was just waiting for the opportunity to get these points.
Please.
Best superpower, of course, is to see through walls.
Wow. I would just like to say, it's fine that we're starting off on a a rough note where everyone has 0 points. None of you answered in the form of a question. We are on Jeopardy, of course. So the answer should be, what is making everyone crap themselves through a wall and everything? Let this be a tutorial level, okay? Dooder, go ahead and pick the next one.
I get to pick the next one?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Okay. Sexiest for a lot.
Sexiest for a lot!
Sexiest for a lot.
This is the sexiest candy.
Beep, 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 beep,
Ooh,
beep, beep,
heard a lot of
beep,
interesting noises here, Vince. Strong buzzer. What's up?
What are Kinder Bueno bars?
Oh.
Ooh. Yeah, that's pretty sexy. I feel like a real man when I'm eating those, but let's go ahead and get answers from the other two just in case.
Beep, 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 beep.
I do there.
Push pops.
Interesting. All right, Nurse, do you have an answer?
Yes, I do, actually. From my years of seducing men, I can say it is the long, tall lollipop.
That is correct. Yes, those weird, long, spiral lollipops that you see at the amusement parks and everything. Yes. Yes, nothing better to seduce someone with a hog. Sorry. Let's get this next one. Nurse, pick it.
I'll take worst for a bunch.
Worst for a bunch. Let's go to
Yeah,
worst.
you would.
Wow.
Sorry.
Well, that's fine. But we have some competition amongst our competitors here. They're doing some nice sportsman-like conduct. I'm sorry, I'm concussed, Trebek. This is the worst theme for a new board game.
Beep, 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 beep,
It's a
beep,
Nurse
beep, beep.
followed by a Vince.
What is your parents' divorce?
And the question was, board game? Yeah, that's pretty rough. That points to Nurse for that one. I might leave early and simply go play a game by myself if that was the theme of the board game. Nurse, the board is yours.
Thank you.
Of course.
Why don't we go for that spookiest? You know, it was calling to me a bunch.
Spookiest for a bunch.
Spookiest for a bunch! Thank you very much. This is the spookiest car. If I see this car in the parking lot, I'm going, ah!
Boop, boop, boop.
Oh, come on.
I do feel like I distracted everyone there a little bit with my preamble, but Nurse, go ahead.
God.
What is a VW bug with the eyelashes?
Ah, gross.
Oh, I'm gonna faint. No, I'm not, because the car's pretty, and that actually makes me happy. So, Dooder and Vince, I'm hearing a buzz.
That's me. That's my
No,
buzzer.
it's me.
That's my buzzer.
Hey,
No, it's not.
Which one do
Yeah,
I
it's
shoot?
My buzzer.
Which one do I
Trust me.
shoot?
Trust me. It's me. Yeah, thank you very much. It is me. It is me with the buzzer. Beep, beep, beep. You feel me on this, baby? Look at me. Look at me.
I think I have to deliberate based on honor here. Dooder, the question is yours.
Thank you.
Sorry,
I would
Vince.
like to ask, Vince, what kind of car do you drive?
Oh my God.
I drive a Jeep Wrangler.
What is a Jeep Wrangler?
That
with
is
cartoon
correct.
pictures?
That is the nastiest gameplay I've ever seen on Subjective Jeopardy. Just perfect alley-oop upon another contestant. Vince, there's a chance for you to take this back, I promise. But we're giving points to Dooder for that one. And how many points was that? That was some, I'm sure.
I'll take some of Nurse's points if you need more points.
Oh, sure, that's really
I'll
nice.
take
Yeah, you
some
guys
of
can
Nurse's
share
points too, if
points.
you don't mind. Can I take it like maybe split it down the
just
middle?
because
and
we're
give half to
married.
me?
Hey, we share everything.
I'd like to give Vince some points as well. I'd say that his buzzing game
Yeah, I'll take
is
half.
alarming, pun intended, and very impressive.
Life is
Whoa,
an
whoa, whoa,
alarm,
whoa, whoa.
baby. That's what I like to say.
Yeah, let's keep it reasonable. Keep it reasonable. Okay. Alrighty, Dooder, Dooder, back to the board. It's your choice.
God damn it.
What the hell, man?
Oh, shit.
Brother, that's like 2.
No. I'm getting nervous.
Do you know how
like
much
to
these
say-
questions cost, man? Sorry, go ahead.
Too much.
Too much.
Too much. I will take potpourri for a shitload.
Potpourri for a shitload. Let's go. I'm
Also,
ready.
requested new Trebek.
This game is mine. Oh, gotta go back to the hospital.
That's right,
beep,
folks.
beep on that?
You have 30 seconds now to find the most interesting
I don't
thing
need 30
in your
seconds.
room. Time starts now. 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24. Interesting that I can see Nurse in the background of Dooder's screen. Typically, when we play this clue, all the contestants are in different rooms. Nevertheless.
And we've 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is time. Let's go ahead and see all the interesting things in your room. What is that?
This is a dinosaur on a tank base. It is Japanese.
Godzilla?
Is that
and
Godzilla?
It's more like Tankzilla.
Well, that is very interesting, especially because it's not clear if it's Godzilla or not. Let's go ahead and see what else we have. Dooder, did you get a chance to get something interesting?
I couldn't find anything. Sorry, Alex.
All right. Unfortunately, we cannot accept that. Vince, I've noticed you're kissing.
I like to think of it as tonguing.
And who's that?
This is my third. His name is Chocolate Milk.
Chocolate milk. Well, chocolate milk is adorable, but I am gonna go ahead and give it to Nurse because I'm confused by what that one is. And it's interesting to me for that reason. Oh, and now we've got tonguing happening over there as well. Let's go ahead and give Nurse some points, and then we'll go back to our board. Some moron clicked on a bunch of parts of the board and screwed it up, so we're gonna try to fix that. I don't know who the moron was, but it's certainly their fault. Now, let's go ahead and look at our board. Nurse, you're still in control whenever you're ready.
Love it. I'll take best for a few.
Best for a few. And we'll give you some points. Best for a few. Let's go ahead and see here. This is the best way to break up with your partner. All right.
Beep, beep, beep.
Vince.
By saying that Jose Baez, defense attorney for Casey Anthony, was just doing his job.
Really powerful answer, and we are accepting it. Yes, that is an immediate way to end a relationship. You do not have to worry about any sort of getting to your feelings or anything. That person is walking out of the room immediately. Congratulations, Vince. We'll give you some points for that one, and you are back in control of the board. Wow, a lot of points for that
Thank
one.
God. I'll take even more if you'd like.
Sure. Whoa, look at that. Could have asked at any time.
This is getting
That
real,
seems
you
fair.
guys. Okay.
That seems fair.
Ears are coming up.
I'll take potpourri for, I don't know, I can't see the board, but I'll take something potpourri. And Alex, why don't you choose the category for me?
Sure. Potpourri for, let's say, some. What's going on? Where is it? Image clue!
Ooh.
That's right, we've got an image clue. So, for those of you who don't know, the image here will be the answer, and you have to give the question associated with this image. Let's go ahead and see what our first image clue of the day is. All right. Moving image on this one. And I heard Nurse.
No, that was me.
No, it was me.
Oh, which one of you was it?
It was me.
Dooder, is that true?
I can't lie. I'm sorry.
Okay, thank you. Nurse, whenever you're ready. Well, I'm going to give
What?
Dooder some points for honesty, but sure, whenever you're ready, Nurse.
See, that's how you win at life. Honesty. Man, I wish I had enough points to beat Vince.
Wow.
That's honest. Honesty
Man, I
right
wish
there.
I didn't. Man, I wish you didn't.
To answer the question.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry to
Man,
cut
I
you
wish
off
I
there,
was
nurse.
third.
We'll give you some points. Well, we'll take some points away whenever you're ready.
Thank you. What is Dooder when he lies?
Dooder when he lies. Let's see the image. That is correct. When Dooder lies, he puts himself in the shame cube.
Rightfully so.
And rightfully so. Nurse will give
Gonna
you some
say I
points
just
for
got
that.
the image.
Thank you.
We were sent the image by someone close to you, but I can't say more.
Was the
All
username? Nothing.
You want it? What?
I don't want to start any fires that
Okay.
I can't put out.
Okay, we'll circle back on that. We'll circle back on that. Nurse, congratulations, you got that one correct. Go ahead, you have control of the board.
I will take Saddest for a few.
Saddest for a few. And this is worst, I believe. We're gonna get rid of that one. That one's gone.
Saddest for a few.
No.
I'm pressing. All right. Saddest.
Saddest for a few. Here we go. Image clue. Immediately. Back-to-back image clues. All right. Saddest for a few as an image clue. Now, I guess I didn't even think to mention this last time. The theme of this one will still be saddest. So this is an image where the answer is something that's the saddest, and you have to give the question that corresponds with it. Let's go ahead and see that image.
Do you have to?
Yes, it's part of the show.
Do you really want to?
I believe I want to, as it is part of the show.
Is this part of the show?
This is part, everything that's happening now is all part of the show. This is meticulously scripted. Okay.
Oh,
Wow, and let's get this off the screen immediately. Okay, I'm hearing buzzing.
Buzz,
That was
buzz,
me.
buzz.
Oh, correction.
that was
Oh,
me.
sorry,
That was
I
my
have to
buzzer.
issue a quick correction. Get that out of here, get that out of here, get that out of here.
Keep it on.
No, I don't think. The correction is we have to show it again. Okay, who wants to claim
That's
that
me buzzing
buzzer?
away. That's me buzzing like crazy. You'll never believe it. But
Yeah,
it is
take
me.
it away, Vince. Take it
Okay,
away.
Vince, you've declared yourself the person with the buzzer. I'll remember that. What is the? Let's get that off the screen. What is the answer associated with that image or question?
I believe that, Alex, I believe that is an image of a fish fucking a guy.
You might be right about that, but we are looking for a question.
Oh,
Beep, 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 beep.
beep.
Dooder?
Hey, look. What is that? Some guy under a fish?
Yes, that's right. Hey, look, what is that? Some guy under a fish?
What is that technically? Is a question.
And what is that is a question. Congratulations, Dooder. You've got some points for that one. We'll give you a certain amount of points. If anyone else wants to grab some points, feel free to chime in. And then I also,
Can
and
I
we've just
deduct
burned
a few-
another one.
Could I lose a few points? Is it possible for me to just take some points off, just out of just shame in
I'll
myself?
take one.
Yeah, let's
You're
give
winning.
some Vince points to Nurse.
Yeah, I just felt some shame. I feel every time I feel shame or guilt, I think Nurse deserves those
Ooh,
points.
you should try a cube. It works great for dinner.
Yes. Shame Cube, very, very powerful. I have to issue a correction. Earlier I said this is all part of the show. That wasn't true. We were vamping because we couldn't get the image up in time. Get that out of here. Get that out of here.
Beep.
No, that's not. We don't need the we don't need the answers anymore. We don't need anyone to answer that anymore.
That's not my buzzer. That was not my buzzer because I respect this show and I would never interrupt you.
Vince,
That's
you've
why I
already
respect you.
declared that buzzer is you. So every time I hear that buzzer, I know it's Vince.
What is Vince under a fish?
What is Vince? And Dooder, you already got it. You already got it right.
Who is?
And who is would be that's
Who
that's
is-
correct, Nurse.
Semantics.
Who is Vince under Dooder? Maybe later.
Maybe later.
Can you be the fish?
Yeah.
One of you will have to be the fish. But that's not what we're doing here. We're doing subjective Jeopardy. Okay.
Oh my God, man. How many?
What
what's
could that
going
one
on
have
with these
been?
Cards? What's happening?
I'm not sure. Dooder, you're in control of the board. Whenever you're ready, we'll show you the board again. Really technically difficult format.
It's nice to finally be in control of something, Alex.
Absolutely.
Let me take best for a bunch.
Best for a bunch. Oh my
I
god.
am going to lose my mind.
What the fuck?
We got another image. We got another image clue. So
I love
just to
image.
explain it one more time, this is an image that will be associated with something that is the best, and you have to give the question that corresponds with this image. Okay. This looks like, and I'm not going to say what it looks like. That's for you to give me the question. All right, I'm hearing Vince's buzzer.
No, it's not. This one feels almost racially involved. I'm gonna send it over to Nurse.
Yeah, send it over to Nurse.
What is the only guide you need for speaking in Chinese?
That is correct.
Not even racially involved.
Not even racially involved. See? All of these clues are safe,
It's
folks.
only racist if you make it, Vince.
That's exactly
Listen,
right.
nothing about this world is safe. We live in a nightmare. There ain't nothing safe, baby, and I'm gonna prove that by winning this game tonight.
Wow, so true. Let's take some points away from Vince, though. And let's go ahead and head on back to the board where Nurse is now in control. Nurse, there's every category still has some clues. Which one would you like to take us to next?
Thank you. I'm feeling spicy, so I'll take sexiest for a few.
Awesome, let's do it. Sexiest for a few. Let's see that clue. This is the sexiest way to answer the phone. The phone.
Beep, beep. Beep.
Okay, I'm hearing buzzing. It could be from literally anywhere.
It was me.
Okay, Dooder, I believe you. Let's hear the
What is-
sexiest way. Yep.
What is... Hello? Hello? Guess it was no one.
A compelling response, and I appreciate that you use the millennial Gen X way of miming a phone with your thumb and pinky finger as opposed to the cool Gen Z way of what looks like holding a brick. Unfortunately, I cannot give you points for that, Dooder. That was not the response we were looking for.
Beep, beep.
Nurse, Vince. Okay, Vince, beeping in.
Oh, hi, Mom.
Ooh, no, that is actually the saddest way to answer the phone, unfortunately. Seems like maybe you misheard the category, Vince. I can't give you any points for that. Nurse, it's up to you.
I should have asked a clarifying question earlier.
Vince, you
What
doing
is
okay?
the rating of this show?
The rating of the show is anything within Twitch TOS.
Great.
You can curse.
Thank you for calling Pussy Palace. How may we please you today?
Yes, that's exactly what we were looking for. Thank you for clarifying whether or not you could say Pussy Palace, and thank you for saying it anyway. We've got points for you, Nurse. Congratulations, you're pulling away. Dooder with 7,200. Vince gonna have to dig himself out of a hole, holding it down with 1,110 points in the negative.
Incest, wasn't it? It was the incest that brought me down. Is that what it was? The incest.
Sometimes
humor?
that happens.
You didn't like that?
Who's to say?
Look,
Right.
sometimes incest gets you points, sometimes it takes it away. Such is the fickle nature of incest, as we always say here on this show. But there's still some clues on the board. They may randomly disappear at any moment, so let's go ahead and pick one while they're still here. Nurse, you retain control of the board.
Yeah, it seems like that's the case. I'll take best for some.
Best for some, a great choice. Not what I would have picked, but that's why you're the one doing it. This is the best alternative to coffee for waking up in the morning. It's early in the morning. You got to get a jump start. Nurse is booping in. What's your
Let him
response?
finish the question.
Oh, I'm
my
sorry.
God.
Am I the only one who's watched Jeopardy?
Yeah, tell me what. Yeah, waking up in the morning. What a
I
joke.
haven't.
Sheer adrenaline. What is sheer adrenaline?
Nurse, you caught yourself, but unfortunately you did not answer in the form of a question, and so we can't take that response. The floor is now open to Dooder or Vince.
Beep, 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 beep.
I
Beep,
think it
beep.
was Vince who beeped in first.
What is watching Nancy Grace reruns and remembering the time your mother cried during the Casey Anthony trial in 2007?
That is exactly right. Nothing helps you get a jump start on your day, like whatever the fuck Vince just said. We're gonna go ahead and give you some points for that. We'll see if it's enough to get you out of the negative. Just live by the beeper, die by the beeper, Dooder. That's unfortunate. You could have had a chance there, but Vince now controls the board with his negative 600 points. Vince, we're gonna show you the board in just a second, and you can pick. Still clues in every category.
Is it possible to take the negative off my score and give it to Dooder? Just move the
Absolutely,
negative.
absolutely, we can do that. We have the technology.
Seamless.
We're working
Seamless.
on it.
No, it's done.
Oh, I see. Okay, so we've
yeah,
moved
that was
you
good.
into
Thank
the
you.
neutral. All right, let's go ahead and look back at the board.
That's
What
what
was
I
that,
heard.
Dooder?
My points can't physically go any lower. Is that true? Oh, interesting.
Oh, not with that attitude, Dooder. Don't worry. There's always room for more negative points. But in the meantime, Vince, we're gonna throw the board to you. Where would you like to take us?
I'm gonna actually go buck wild on this one, and I'm gonna go potpourri for a bunch.
Potpourri for a bunch. This is the new themed area at Disneyland. Oh, sorry. Okay, no, I was reading it right. This is the new themed area at Disneyland. Doesn't seem like such a good idea.
So hard about that.
Yes, go ahead, Vince.
A land where there's almost memories that you can't even describe as you close your eyes there, and all you see is, unfortunately, Jose Baez. It's called Baez Land.
A long-winded response, not in the form of the question. We cannot take it. We cannot take it, and we will be taking points to punish you. Okay, Nurse and Dooder are both beeping in. I can't tell which one did it first, so I'm going to say just say your answers at the same time.
What is
Disney
the early
in the past of
racist years?
exploring this?
That is correct. That's a correct response. Thank you, Nurse and Dooder. You are both getting a bunch of points. Vince finds himself yet again deep in the negative. Nurse running away with it right now with 2,800 and Dooder with 28,690. Dooder with 12,600. Nurse and Dooder, because you both responded correctly to that question, you both get to choose the next category. You'll have to decide, agree on the next one to pick.
Let's just choose it together.
Okay, that's fine. Let's go sexiest for a shitload.
Sexiest for a shitload. And wouldn't you know it, it's another goddamn image clue. Okay. Yes, we all know how this works. We'll be showing you an image, and you will have to respond in the form of a question for which this image is the answer. Just a reminder to our viewers at home, all of these images were submitted in the Everything Now Show Discord before this show. If you want to submit your own image that could be used as a clue later on today, go ahead and join the Discord. You might see your image used as a clue, just like this. This, of course, is the answer. We're
beep,
looking
beep.
for the question. Someone is beeping. I cannot see who. In just a moment, we'll head on over. Yep, who was it?
It was me.
It was Vince.
Can we go to the image while I say it, please?
Yep.
Who is me when Dooder asked me to be their third?
Yep, we're taking that. We're taking that. My face when looking ass. Okay, we are going to be taking that. We're going to be giving Vince some points for that. Clawing his way out of the negative. It seems he's been given 10 points.
He's the light.
Sort of chipping away at that negative 5,490
Dude, you know
point
what? You
deficit.
know what? You don't like
That was
incest. You don't like Jose Baez. What do you like?
Well, it's a picture of him. Duh.
Yeah, it's a picture of him. That was unfair.
Hey,
That's fair. You know what? I'll give you guys.
you guys are right. Actually, yeah, that was biased. We're gonna give you guys both some
Good
points.
sportsmanship.
Thank you.
But Vince does retain control of the board as he was the one to correctly respond. Still, every category technically available at this juncture. Vince, where would you like to go?
How about spookiest for a shitload?
Love it. Spookiest for a shitload. Let's see what clue lies behind that tile. This is the spookiest yob.
Beep, beep, beep.
Dooder.
Hey, Vince, what's your job?
I'm a professional streamer, I guess, and a social worker, and I don't know how you want to think of it.
What is an animator?
That is not quite the answer we were looking for. Dooder, so close, so close. I respect the response, unfortunately. Oh, Nurse is locking in. Let's see what Nurse has to say.
What is an animator on Twitch?
That is right. Yes. A crucial distinction. Thank you, Nurse, for clarifying. We're going to give you some points for that. Dooder, you were right there. We just needed that extra bit of detail. Nurse, you're going to get some points. You're also going to get control of the board. Let's see what remains. Every category is still available. Where are you taking us?
Well, why don't we just knock out that last potpourri?
The last potpourri. Convince the chat to gift us some subs. Yes, each of you will have an opportunity. Yes, Vince is beeping in first.
So, hey guys, I'm gonna go live. Chat, if my folks are here, I'm gonna go live right after the show today, and I'll do a merch giveaway if we start cranking out some subs tonight. For every sub, there'll be 10 pieces of merch given away.
Wow, compelling argument from Vince. Let's see what Dooder has to say.
What is I will take my shirt off?
Whoa! Okay. Dooder will remove his shirt. Nurse.
What is I'll share that lollipop story?
Whoa! And here comes 5 gifted subs. Really hard to say who was motivated by what after those subs came in. Wow! 20 gifted subs from Anonymous.
Why do we have this clue still?
Oh my goodness. I need somebody to swap in for me as Trebek. I gotta take a phone call.
All right. You all guessed it. I'm Jazz Trebek. Let's get to the board. Congratulations to Nurse for getting that last one. Or no, it was Dooder. It could have been any of you, and that's beautiful, actually.
They all got a lot of points for that.
It's about all the notes being played at once. Five, six, seven. All right, Nurse, you got the board again?
Thanks. I will take whatever makes that stop. Worse for a shitload seems correct.
Worse for a shitload! This is the worst thing to become incredibly expensive during this economic freefall.
Beep, 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 beep.
Beep.
That's a Dooder right down the middle.
What is trumpet lessons?
Ooh, that is correct. Yes, that's right. Sorry, I don't even know if you said the right answer. I was distracted by something visual.
Are you wearing suspenders?
Let's go ahead and zoom in on that.
I was. This is a wife pleaser.
Never heard that before. Let's give him some points. Let's give him some more points for that. Really, really, really huge.
Thank you.
Okay, Dooder, the board is yours.
Okay. This is getting real now. We're getting down to it. I'm going to take spookiest for a few.
Spookiest for... Oh, wow, it's an image clue.
Yes.
That means an image was submitted by our Discord users, and that it's the answer to a question that you all have to give the clue for. Scratch that, reverse it. But the image will be up in just a second here, and then one of you will have to tell me, Jesus Christ, what is the answer here? I heard a nurse, so let's go for it.
When Thing from the Addams Family is a little frisky.
Oh.
Yes, that's right. Thing from Addams Family's like side piece.
I have a question. Is when thing? Is that a question?
Yeah.
Well,
When is the question?
Yeah, that just immediately turns it into a question. So works for me. I'm hearing buzzes. I'll go ahead and take that also, just because I don't play by the rules, man. I'm the Jazz Trebek.
Can we show the picture again?
Yep.
That was in the form of a question too.
What is my response when anyone in my entire life ever asked for sex?
Wow. Yep. We'll do it.
Yeah, give him like 5,000 or something.
You want one, Dooder?
Of course. Who is Alex Trebek when he sees me with my shirt off?
That is so accurate. Wow. MFW?
Who is Alex Trebek?
This was me when, because I'm your crotch.
Hello.
So,
Hey, is it possible for me to go back down to 0 points just to kind of make it a cleaner board?
yeah, we'll treat this like a roguelike. Let's go ahead and just, Vince, starting from the bottom, we'll be getting new buffs and nerfs and whatnot that are just unforeseen.
That's very admirable.
And nurse.
Thank you. I felt shame.
Yeah, and the virtue signaling earns nurse some points as well. And Dooder's stoicism is also giving me some positive pause. So let's go ahead and give like a couple 100 points to him as well. All right, back to the board. I'm gonna give, who is that last one to? I think everybody pretty much got it. Ipso facto, therefore, most likely, let's call it Vincent. Give us a category.
I'd like to see the categories. Not that I didn't remember them. I'm gonna go with best for a shitload.
Best for a shitload. This is the best way to thank a Twitch subscriber. And none of us know it. And none of us are aware of the right way to do that.
Boop, boop, boop.
Nurse!
What is... Thank you.
That is incorrect. You will lose 5 subscribers if you say it that way, unfortunately.
Beep, 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 beep.
I'm hearing...
Beep, 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 beep.
Beep, 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 beep,
I heard
beep, beep.
Dooder. I heard Dooder. Correction,
Yeah, with
actually.
Dooder.
If you say thank you to a Twitch subscriber, they will be so emotionally wrecked by the acknowledgement that they'll stop engaging with you. They'll be crumpled on the floor of their room, crying, feeling good about being acknowledged by their favorite streamer. But they won't be giving you any more subscriptions or donos after that. So sorry.
Beep, beep, beep.
I think that was...
That's me.
That was me, actually.
I think that was Nurse. No, Dooder. What was it?
First of all, you can't buzz in twice in one round. What do you, come on. Second of all, what was the question?
That's a great question. Let's go ahead and take away some points from me and also pull up the question one more time. How do you think a Twitch subscriber is what it was?
Oh, yes, of
Beep,
course.
beep.
Let's go to Vince.
I guess that's a clarifying question, Vince. It's still my turn.
That's all right. I'll take it. Let's go to me.
Don't worry about it, Dooder. You're good.
You can only use 2 words.
Don't use thank you. It did not go well.
Form of a
Wait, can I
question,
actually
Vince.
only use 2 words?
Huh?
Do I have to use 2 words? Who made this rule?
I don't know. I think they're trying to trick you. I think they're waiting for your downfall
Okay.
until you usurp your throne.
Okay. I would think a Twitch streamer, a Twitch chatter, streamer, Twitch. I would think Twitch. I would think Twitch chat, a chatter, a Twitch, or a streamer, a chat, a Twitch, a streamer, chat by Twitch. Chat, streamer, Twitch, chat,
Go ahead,
streamer, Twitch, iPod, free iPod, free iPod, free iPod, free iPod, free iPod, free iPod.
That is incorrect. Dooder, what do you have to say about that?
What is, oh my God, let's go.
That is correct. That is the only way to properly respond to being subscribed to on Twitch. No excitement whatsoever. Very plain, very nothing. Congratulations, Dooder. You got some points on that one.
Some sponsors, by the way.
Oh my gosh. This whole time we forgot about the sponsors. But let's go ahead and see what sponsors have been graciously supporting Subjective Jeopardy on a financial level. Myself, for officially turning 25 yesterday. Yes, I'm only 25 years old. A deep and abiding sadness. Oof. And toenail toothpicks. So we couldn't get like Subway sandwiches or anything?
Nah.
Not like
If
Mountain.
they subscribe, they can add more sponsors.
Ah, well that's nice. So if we get more subscriptions, you get to add more more sponsors to the show, and then we will do improvised ads for those a little bit later because we already passed the sub goal. So you earned it. Congratulations. Let's go back to the board here with Mr. Dooder in charge.
Yes, of course. I'd like to take Saddest for the one that's left.
Saddest for, there's 3 left. I mean, that's so, what's...
I don't know.
A shitload!
God.
That is an image clue. Yes, that's right. The image is submitted by our Discord users. We'll go ahead and pull that up in a moment here. You must give us what the question was, with this being the answer. Thank God, Jesus Christ, for this photo, I mean.
Boop, boop, boop.
Nurse, to you.
What is the U.S. government's last failed dairy campaign?
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Let's see it again.
Beep,
That was
beep,
actually
beep.
a very successful campaign. It made me drink more milk, I'll say that much. We had someone else chiming in.
That was Dooder.
There's someone. Yeah, that was me. Sorry.
Dooder, whenever you're ready.
What is Vince's pet cow?
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. That cow belongs to no one. They are a free spirit. Vince, you have a chance here.
Yeah. Can we go to the picture?
Absolutely.
What is a selfie that my dad took at 3 a.m.?
Ooh, I'm sorry. None of those were correct. That was Hulk
It
Hogan
looked
as
just
a
like it. I'll
cow's
show it
udder.
to you. Well,
The answer to that is
you
what
believe
is
what you want.
if Hulk Hogan was a cow's udder? I'm
I don't
sorry,
know
none
about
of you
that
got that right. We will be taking points away from all of you.
This is. You can't take any points away from me, baby.
Oh, yeah?
I got a goose egg.
Oh yeah? Well, what are you? What's that? What's that?
You're incurring a debt.
You know what?
Vince, you know you have to
almost
pay it
like-
all back at the end of the show.
You do have to pay it back at the end of the show, and this is in British
bits,
pounds.
right? Oh,
Oh, I'm being told we have to issue a correction. That was not what if Hulk Hogan was an udder. It was something else. Well, we've got a few left on the board here. I've been holding this megaphone the whole time, thinking maybe this could be a type of Trebek I am, but I balked. Didn't do it quick enough. Now I'm just holding this megaphone. Let's go back to the board here, and any one of you can just sort of scream out what you want.
sexiest for some.
And I heard sexiest for some right out of the gate. I heard that one. This is the sexiest condiment. All right, back to our contestants here.
Beep, beep, beep.
Boop,
All right,
boop.
I see Dooder with an old-timey carnival barker thing.
I thought I'd pick up the slack since Alex didn't want to use the megaphone. I thought I'd use my own.
Thank you.
Of course. I'm sorry, I missed the question.
Yeah, me too. It was, what is the sexiest condiment?
Oh,
Beep,
of
beep,
course.
beep.
Sorry, Vince. Dooder's still in control, but I will go to you after, even if they're right.
What is a spicy aioli?
All right, and now let's go over to Vince.
I'm actually going to give this. Can we give Dooder a second go? He can take.
Sure,
my
Dooder,
turn.
you can take it again.
Sure, of course. Let me get a little spicier on this one.
Okay.
What is Vince's spit after he kisses his tongue sister?
Wow, well, you were actually correct the first time, but I'm glad we got to hear that answer as well. Dooder, you got points for that one. Congratulations. It was a spicy aioli. We'll give you some points here. Look at that. You got a few hundred.
I'm feeling left out.
You're feeling left out? Okay. Well, let's go to you, nurse. Actually, and thanks for the. Oh wait, we got
Yeah, $30.
Yeah, it wasn't a clue.
I think it was. I think I saw them put something in the chat.
Maybe in the.
Yesterday's Jude, go ahead and remind us what your clue is. This will be a user-submitted clue.
The memo line of their donation was just, it's a subjective, generous nudge towards Vince's inevitable victory.
This was a subjective nudge towards Vince's inevitable victory. Let's see how that affects Vince's points.
Take them away.
Vince, I'd just like to, if I could, I'd like to apologize. You know, it was a sexy answer, right? It was a sexy. So just wanted to make sure you do.
What's so sexy about? I mean, you've tasted my spit. It's not really. It doesn't taste that good.
Yeah, but you know, it's still sexy.
It's not about tasting good. It's about tasting sexy.
Just letting you know what's
Nurse,
not
I'm
bad.
sorry. This all happened. Nurse, this happened at TwitchCon, and I'm sorry that you weren't there for it. We probably should have told you.
Don't worry, I'll kiss you later.
It happened.
Well,
I haven't brushed
another
teeth since-
episode of Subjective Jeopardy has been breached by marriage infidelity. We have to power through nonetheless. Nurse, you were feeling left out, and also maybe just learned something disastrous about Dooder. So why don't you, let me make this louder. Why don't you pick our next category?
Yeah, I'll go for Saddest for a shitload.
Wonder why you're feeling saddest? This is the saddest thing to find at a garage sale. This could be way louder. This is the saddest thing to find at a garage sale. Nurse?
Your entire Pokemon card collection.
I'm
Because you're
sorry.
right.
Gotta be in the form of a question. Gotta be in the form of a question. I'm hearing Vince.
Beep. What is a fucking dead guinea pig, baby?
What is a fucking dead guinea pig baby? I'm sorry, that's incorrect, though it is powerful. Dooder?
I don't know. A second garage sale.
It's gotta be in the form of a question. I feel like we make that very clear. It's similar to how regular Jeopardy works. Not that this is that.
I've never watched Jeopardy.
Well, then it's fine. Because that's not what this is.
Good.
None of you
What
got
is
that
this?
right. Nurse, I'm going back to you.
Thank you. I will take worst for some.
Worst for some, this is the worst way to replace a bad habit, such as biting your nails or smoking.
Boop, boop, boop.
Nurse?
What is picking up pickleball?
That is correct. The worst way to replace a bad habit is to get really into pickleball, as if you're my 94-year-old grandfather who will send me articles about pickleball being very popular. That becomes your whole identity, and everyone will respect you less. You should just be playing tennis. Congratulations, Nurse, you got that one right. We'll keep it on you now. There's 3 questions left.
Best for a lot.
Best for a lot. This is the best slang term for having sex.
Beep.
Vince?
Squelching my little shit.
Now, what do you think was wrong with that, Vince? What do you think?
Probably the swear word. Oh,
No.
The swear word. You guys don't like swearing?
You didn't ask it in the form of a question.
Can I take a few
Beep.
shame points? You can reduce my score.
Okay, we're gonna reduce your score, and then we'll give you some points for being a good sport. Dooder?
What is laying under a fish motionless?
That is correct. The best slang term for having sex is, I'm laying under a fish motionless right now, for real. Congratulations, Dooder, you got some points for that one. You're back in control of the board. 2 left here, and then we'll go to some ads, but which saddest would you like?
Alex, I will take saddest for some, please.
Saddest for some. This is the saddest celebrity to recently reveal themselves as some kind of ignorant jerk. This is the celebrity that would make you most sad. Oh, nurse?
Who is Mr. Rogers?
Oh, that is absolutely correct. Wouldn't that suck if Mr. Rogers had a bunch of really bad opinions about stuff and lived long enough to share them with everyone? And you're like, you're so wholesome and kind, but now I have to learn this is what you think about, I don't know, fill in whatever you want there. I'm afraid to really take a swing at a specific there. Nurse, you got that one correct.
Thank you.
Let's check in on the points here. Nurse has a bunch. Dooder has a little less. Vince absolutely being obliterated out there.
You know, this is
Vince,
what it felt like. This score that you see right now is what happened to my follower account after I won the Hidden Gem Award. I was expecting it to make me the way that it made Everything Now Show. I went from 87 viewers to 88. And then this is what started happening to the followers.
If it's any consolation, Dooder, we are sorry, Vince, this one right here. This did nothing for us.
Wait.
Let's make him kiss.
This did absolutely nothing for us.
Make him kiss.
Make him kiss.
Hey, nurse, do we have any awards?
We got a boardie.
We have all the boardies. That's true. Yeah.
You have a what?
The
Oh, the
boardie?
boardies. It's a Bortco run award show. Somehow we sweep it every year.
Let's get that one out too. There it is. Wow, that one's beautiful.
Oh, we're not in this feed. Okay.
That one looks
Are
beautiful.
they kissing? Just to be iconic.
Trying to make it.
We don't have the technology to make them kiss, unfortunately,
All right.
Vince. But rest assured, all of our trophies
That's what
are
I said to
kissing
my
each
wife,
other.
too. All right.
3-way trophy kiss.
Isn't that sweet? Well, there's one category left. I'm just gonna pick it. This is the saddest meal to eat alone.
Beep beep.
Vince?
Shrimp tartare.
Question, Vince. Question.
Beep, beep,
Ask
beep,
it as a
beep,
question.
Beep, beep, beep.
Dooder?
Wait, nurse went in.
Oh yeah, nurse?
Come on!
What is a giant sushi boat?
Ooh, that is...
That would be so funny.
That is so depressing to imagine someone in front of a big sushi boat, dimly lit room, no sound in the room whatsoever, and they are just eating a beautiful spread of sushi. That is correct. Congratulations, nurse. We'll add some points to your score.
Think
That
I'd
is
like
what
to
I was
break
gonna say.
100,000.
Yeah, let's make it a clean 100. There it is. And Dooder, you were going to say that? We'll give you some points as well.
Yeah, the only thing I was going to add is there was also Sad Man singing karaoke in the corner.
Ooh, that would have been a nice detail. Vince, what were you going to say that you didn't say as a question?
I was going to say that when I was a kid, my grandmother told me that she saw an alien on the other side of her kitchen door. And she told me that when I was really young. I was probably 8 years old. And I had nightmares for weeks.
Man, I really gave you another shot. I really thought you'd ask that as a question this time. I really believed it at my core. And maybe that's my own
I thought we were just
folly.
talking. I don't know. Listen, I'll take a few more points off. I deserve it. You're right. Shame points.
Perfect.
You're right. You're right.
That's really kind of you.
That's really noble and admirable. We'll give you a few points for that.
Vince, I'll remind you, you have to pay this all back at the end of the show.
Yeah.
Well,
24,000.
I'm paying you already dividends for last time.
I believe it's in Argentinian pesos, right?
Yes.
British pound. Or
It could be either. It's subjective on what the money you give us is, but we will need some money at the end of this.
Nurse,
Well-
can I ask a quick question?
Yeah, what's up?
This is a question for Nurse.
Okay, unconventional, but go for it.
Sorry, I don't mean to ruin the show, but what did you mean by Argentinian?
From the country of Argentina,
From the country of Argentina, I'd assume.
located in South America.
it's right next to Chile.
They're actually having hyperinflation right now, so it's
Yeah,
probably
they're-
not worth a lot.
It's good, Vince.
All
It's
right.
good.
It's good for you.
Yeah, 24,000 Argentinian pesos is like $15.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
going
trying
Argentina,
austerity
baby.
over there. It's not working.
No.
Are you satisfied, Vince?
Vince, there were
did
some
wanna
questions
keep
you were
talking
asking
about the
me.
alien?
Yeah. Actually, I was going to ask you about the alien, if that's all right.
It's all right
Is that
by
cool?
me.
Okay, good.
Sure.
Do you still dream about this alien?
I do. I mean, why would my grandma say she saw a fucking alien, baby? There ain't no alien. It was suburban Illinois.
Oh, you're
Wait,
saying an
no,
alien
I-
wouldn't
I-
go to suburban Illinois?
That's
Yeah,
not
what's
like we live
there?
in Roswell, New Mexico. We live in fucking Schaumburg. We live by the mall. What's the alien doing by Woodfield Mall?
Shopping.
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 Shouts out the western suburbs of Chicago.
Shouts out the western suburbs of Chicago. If you are an alien, it's a beautiful place to spend an
They're
afternoon.
regular humanoids, just like you and I.
Just because they're naked doesn't mean they can't buy shoes.
That's
they
right.
need them more.
I agree with everything that's just been said. Well, folks, it's time to go to a break from our sponsors. And then when we come back, we'll have a whole new board, and hopefully we won't invalidate a bunch of answers by clicking them on accident.
Oh, we got sponsors too.
And let's see some of those sponsors. Myself, for officially turning 25 yesterday. A deep and abiding sadness. This is in parentheses for some reason. Toenail toothpicks. And Subway. Piggy needs their slop. Yum yum. Ooh, a bold new strategy from Subway. Well, we're gonna go ahead and see some ads right now, and then we'll be back with a new board and we will continue Subjective Jeopardy. See you soon.
First round, the Jeopardy round. First round, Jeopardy round. First round, Jeopardy round.
Thank God you're here. Jesus Christ. So, got this idea, toenail toothpicks. Don't got a name for it. Don't got a slogan for it. But I do feel like there's a lot of functionality for it. You know what I mean? Because, like, what gets under toenails? All right, no, let's back it up. Who has toenails? I broke it. Who has toenails? People. And what do people do? Run around in the grass and mud, and so things get caught under the toenail. Said it already. So they run around in the grass and the mud. They get all browned and greened up, and then at the end of the day, lo and behold, you get into your mud room next to your garage that you just recently built, and you see under your toenails. Oh my God! It's a bunch of crap. It's a bunch of mud and nature and shit. So I've been in the lab, and I built a toenail toothpick. This is going to change things. This is going to change the way that we live our lives, everyone who has a mud room. I don't have a name for it though, but I mean it's gonna be really good, okay?
Wouldn't it be a toe pick? Because why? What does that do with teeth?
No, you're actually wrong.
What
because
do you mean?
I already invented the toe pick. It's how you play guitar with your feet. It's picks for your toes. Damn it!
Why not a toenail pick?
Man, shut the hell up! I'm trying to think here. Okay, there's gotta be something. There's gotta be something in here. Mudroom needs remodeling. I mean, what mudroom doesn't, you know? You there? We have an idea? You, I'm pointing to you at the computer.
Oh, what do you mean?
You're saying something.
I was saying you shouldn't call it a toothpick. It's confusing because it has nothing to do with teeth.
What
Your feet.
Right. Well, I guess toenails are kind of the teeth of the feet.
What?
All right, hold on. That is the slogan. That's a slogan. I don't know if it's the slogan. Toenails. Shut up. Toenails
Well, I guess your feet already have
are
hair.
the teeth of the foot, which is a mouth.
What?
I need $5 million more for.
What's up, 2000s kid here. I just turned 25. It's sick. This is my house. It's awesome. I live kind of like in squalor, but it's okay. I have a lot of time to figure my stuff out. Man, it rocks being 25 now that I am.
Your apartment's just like college.
Yeah, I'm sort of still in the post-college glow, which is awesome. I can't wait to be 26 at some point, but not 27. Then I will start freaking out. 28, that's gonna be really rough. 29, well, I'm basically 30. That's scary. 30, well, 30's basically 40. Now I'm screwed. Uh-oh, it happened so fast. I was just 25. Now you're telling me I'm 32? When did that happen? Uh-oh. 32 is basically 40, and that's basically an old person, which I'm scared to be. Luckily, I'm 25, but can you imagine when I'm 33? Oh God. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. But luckily, I don't have to worry about that yet. I'm 25. My whole life's ahead of me, except for the first 25 years, but I was barely paying attention for that stuff if I'm being honest. Once I'm 34, I gotta be locked in. I gotta be absolutely locked in, because it's happening. The cards have been dealt, and I'm playing them. That's scary. But 25, haha. 2000s kid. It's awesome. It's fucking sick. But 35, that's really, really unsettling.
What's up, all you dirty boys and dirty girls? Oh, is your tummy grumbling? Oh, do you need something to make your tummy stop grumbling? Well, Subway's got that stuff that you want, you disgusting pig. Yeah, it's friggin' slops. Yep, what even is this? What even is this? Mushed up pumpkin or something? We don't know and we don't care. Yeah, you didn't like the $5 footlong? Well, I guess we stopped giving a shit too. You said we don't like that your former spokesperson turned out to be a pedophile? Well, this is what you get. This is what you get when you can't be pleased with anything. Enjoy. Enjoy your slop. Yeah, and it's wet. Oh, we're back? No, get back here! Don't you cut away from me!
Sorry.
Dude, keep your hands off the fucking computer!
Okay.
You're gonna eat this! It's wet! Yeah, it's wet, and not in a way where like, it's moist, like a nice, like a cupcake or something, or like a red velvet cake. No, it's not like that. It's wet in the way that like, it's like sort of slimy. Like it's like wet in like the way that like it feels like it's kind of like sweating, you know? Or like how like rice is before you reheat it, you leave it for a while and it's got sort of like a thin film. It's wet that way, but it's also dry. Yeah, it's also dry. Like when you eat it, you somehow become more thirsty, even though texturally it feels like it's wet. You're eating it and it's like, it seems to be sucking all the moisture out of my mouth. Yeah, that's what it is now. And you can get it on Italian urban cheese. And we're only doing footlongs.
Can I touch the computer?
Yeah, you can cut away now. You okay?
Yeah, don't worry about me.
Who's that guy behind you?
It's just a friend. One of the only friends I have.
He seems sad.
Me?
No, him.
Oh. Yeah, maybe go see what's wrong with him.
Hey man, are you okay? He's looking right at me, not responding. Hey pal, you have a problem? You're looking right at me. Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Can we fucking help you,
Hey,
dude?
buddy, can you tell your friend to stop fucking staring at me if he's not gonna, you know?
Sorry.
He's creeping me out.
Sorry. I'm not his keeper.
What's
though.
his fucking deal,
This
man?
motherfucker right here.
I'm not his keeper. I'm not his keeper, okay? I don't control him. I'm doing my own thing.
Said you were his friend.
I'm his friend. I'm not in charge of him.
Come get your boy, man, because I'm about to freak out.
You know what? You come get your boy.
Your boy.
Why don't you come get your boy?
What are you talking about?
You come get your
I
boy.
will kick your ass, man.
Oh, please. I would love that. I want that a lot. I really want you to beat me up.
I'm jiu-jitsu, dude. I'm not messing around.
Good. Please beat the shit out of me. Beat the shit out of me right now.
Coming over there.
Good.
We're in the middle of a goddamn meal. He's gonna get up, kick your ass, and come back for dessert.
Good. I want that, actually. It'll make me feel like what I'm supposed to be.
Nothing to say. Nothing to say.
You're talking to me now, motherfucker. You're talking to me now, okay? No, don't look at him. Don't look at him. Look at me. Come beat the shit out of me.
Have your husband fight all the battles for you, huh?
We're not dating. There's nothing wrong if we were, but we're not. All right?
What is this an ad for?
Don't worry about it.
First round, the Jeopardy round. First round, Jeopardy round. First round, Jeopardy round.
They just need to repaint the lanes as oh, hey, hi everyone. Sorry. Ugh. What's up? I'm Cyclist Trebek, and welcome back to Subjective Jeopardy. Let's go ahead and meet our contestants again. We have 3 wonderful streamers. Yes, well, I guess 2. One with the producer. Haha, just kidding, Dooder. I know you're part of the Nurse Huckleberry universe in an important manner. We got Nurse Huckleberry and Dooder over here, as well as the winner of the 20.
Bro.
Huh? What? Oh my god, he looks sick. He looks so fucking sick. And finally, of course, oh my god. And send me the Temu link for those. And we've got the 2024 winner of Best Hidden Gem Show on Twitch. It's the Cartoon Guy.
Hey, I'll send you the Temu link for this too from fucking funawards.com. I see on the bottom of this thing. Did you guys have that too?
I don't know. Ours is really heavy, and I don't remember.
It says 24 karat.
Yeah. 24 carats.
Really?
Yeah.
Mine literally says funawards.com, and there's a phone number I can call if I want to order a bulk order of 50, and it doesn't look like they'll be very expensive.
Hey, that is fun. That does sound fun. So good on you.
Ours has a phone number.
Ours has a phone number.
Brad Pitt?
Oh shit. Okay, well we better put that on eBay after this. But let's go back to the board. I highly doubt that. Okay.
Just kidding. That was just a joke.
Very funny, very funny. But Vince, I'll go ahead and give you the board here. Please pick a category and an amount.
Thanks, baby. I'll do potpourri for a shitload.
Potpourri for a shitload. Most embarrassing reason to be discharged from the army.
Boop, 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 boop.
That's a nurse.
What is bone spurs?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. Most embarrassing reason. I don't think I can take that, unfortunately. It is merely, I don't know, I feel like I kind of empathize with the dude with bone spurs. Not saying that you wouldn't, not saying that you wouldn't.
Specific dude with bone spurs.
Any guy who happened to be discharged with bone spurs.
Yeah, it's like I get that, you know. But that's just me. It's subjective Jeopardy, people. Dooder or Vince, you have an answer?
I heard
Beep,
Vince
beep.
was in. Yeah.
I hear Vince.
No, that was Dooder. I'm sorry, that beep was I heard Dooder just then.
What are you taught? I'm trying to give this to you, man. I'm trying to give you a
That's
gift
Dooder.
right now, Vince.
I understand, but I was Dooder. I'm trying to be honest. That was him.
I'm trying to pay Paul, but Paul's trying to pay Peter. This is what the situation is right now. But I'm going to give it to Dooder.
Hey, I'm Paul. You're Peter. I'm gonna give it to Vince.
What? This is like a triple reverse. I'm giving you his because he gifted it to you. So you gotta answer it, Dooder.
We had an under the desk handshake
Oh my God.
for this exact situation.
Okay. Vince, answer Dooder's question that Dooder gave to you gave to Dooder because Vince.
What was the question again?
God damn it.
What was it?
What was the question? I'm gonna go ahead and look at the board. Let me just go ahead and look at the board here.
Oh yeah, it was this.
Right. The most embarrassing reason to be discharged from Army. Vince.
I would probably say jerking off into a Kingdom Hearts guidebook.
Question. It's gotta be a question.
The only embarrassing thing about that answer was the lack of a question at the beginning of it. Sorry, dude. But speaking of Dooder.
Beep, beep, beep.
That's you.
What is jerking off into a Kingdom Hearts guide?
Thank you.
That's correct. Yes, you can't even open the character bio pages. I wonder why. So let's go ahead and give Dooder the board now. And he gets to pick a new category and an amount. But as we can see from the points here, Vince has a lot of ground to catch up with. Nurse and Dooder seem to be running away with this game, but hopefully Vince will catch up just in time for Final Jeopardy. But let's go back to the board and let's let Dooder pick a square.
Let's go spookiest for a few, Biker Alex.
Spookiest for a fewkiest. That didn't work.
God.
That would be an image clue, people. That's right. These images are submitted by folks in our Discord, and the images, well, yeah, they get used on the show and are improvised off of from the performers. So let's go ahead and see this image that is the clue, and we need you to give us the answer. Now, what are people thinking about this?
Beep, beep.
That's Vince.
That's Adam Sandler with a gun.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Beep, beep, beep.
Beep, beep, beep.
Christ, dude.
Can we take away his Twitch account? Yes, Nurse.
What is the summer thriller to take your first date to?
Yes, that is correct. God, it's the summertime now. You need a nice air-conditioned space to go into. Obviously, you're taking your honey to Gun, starring Adam Sandler. Some points for Nurse. Vince, I'm scared for you, bro. Very scared for you. Not a great Xbox game. Yeah, well, you know, Neversoft kind of didn't have to do too many shooty games after. Anyway, back to this. Nurse, the board is yours.
Yeah, I'll take worst for a few.
Worst for a poo! Worst producer tag. And now this. We all like hip hop?
Everyone like hip hop?
Everyone here like rap and hip hop?
I had a good Will Smith album one time.
There you go, there you go. So, like a modern song, if it was produced by like Metro Boomin, it would feature like, if young Metro don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot. So it's
Yeah.
do a word. That's a Dooder. I heard the Dooder.
What is a tin can in your butt?
A tin can in your butt. Yeah, it's correct.
That's really bad.
Yeah.
Yes,
From world-renowned hip-hop artist Eddie Murphy.
for sure. Oh yeah, of course. He got a lot of stuff in his butt, and that's why he makes music. So shut up. Let's go to the board. And
Well, he makes me
Dooder,
also.
Dooder, go ahead and pick a category and an amount.
Well, on that note, I will take sexiest for a shitload, Alex.
Sexiest for a shitload. No!
Come on!
Do. Yes. It's an image clue.
You guys really shouldn't have told me where all the image clues were on the board before the show.
Yeah, sorry. We fucked up. We're not good at our jobs. Oh no!
Oh God.
Uh-oh.
Not like this.
Boop, 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 boop.
Nurse.
Oh, shit.
What Vince thinks about when he's trying not to come?
That is correct! God.
Wow.
Really a perfect answer. So good that we're
And
going to
the-
give Vince some points as well.
Yeah, I think that should get
The
Vince a
amazing
little
thing
out of
is,
the way.
You're welcome.
you know, thank you.
Some people think of baseball when they're trying to get rid of the
No, I do
condition.
think of that. I do
Bart
think
died.
of that. You know, I jerked it so many times into my Kingdom Hearts guidebook that I feel broken, and that is the kind of stuff I need to think about
Exactly.
when I get ready. And Dooder, I'll be thinking about you a little bit later tonight, buddy.
Oh my God.
No, I didn't realize you were in the army. I didn't realize you were in the army.
Well, they
Discharge.
kicked me out. Dishonorable discharge.
That's true. And it was
That's what they
embarrassing.
call what's left in the Kingdom Hearts guidebook. Also, it's dishonorable discharge.
Can I pick the next question?
Sure.
Everyone cool with that?
Yes.
Potpourri for some. God damn it.
Brother!
Oh my
Come
God!
on!
Holy shit,
Are
man!
you fucking
Is this
serious,
real?
bro?
You know what it is, you know what it do. Yes, these are image clues that you can submit in our Discord that we will use on our episodes of Everything Now Show. So please consider joining. Lots going on here.
What was the category?
Potpourri.
This is potpourri.
Potpourri.
So really,
Oh,
it's
okay.
anything and everything.
Beep beep.
Yeah, is that Vince?
I have. Can I ask a question?
That was a question. That was the best you've done so far tonight, but I'll take it. What's up?
Earlier, somebody made a joke about Jared from Subway and said that he was a bad guy. What's the story there?
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh no, Vince.
Is now the time to do this? I mean,
What happened? What happened there?
Oh
It's a good
God.
question, Vince. It's true.
I loved the guy growing up. We went to Subway
wow.
every week. We were singing that $5. What happened?
where to
He
begin?
Yeah,
Where
got
to
too big
begin?
for his britches. You know, he got too big for his britches.
But I thought he lost. He was always pulling his. I thought it was the opposite. I thought he lost the weight because he had the.
You know,
Can we get someone else to
He got
explain this to
hard in
Vince?
a commercial.
Hi, I'm Alex Trebek that has a cool new shirt for going out, and he's excited to wear it. I'm going to a disco. What's going on?
Buzz.
Buzz,
Okay,
buzz,
nurse.
What is an apology given for weebs?
An apology given for weebs. Let's see that image again. I'm sorry, that is not correct. I am seeing it's like the ukulele apology video.
Buzz, buzz,
The toxic opposite.
Yes, absolutely. Sorry, who did that?
buzz, buzz.
Dooder?
Yeah, sorry, I just wanted to circle back to the whole Jared thing, and no one really gave Vince a good answer there.
What happened?
I just wanted to make sure that we had the closure before we, move on to this.
He got too big for his britches. He was at an age. His britches reached an age.
Kind of the opposite. He needed smaller pants.
Well, no, I think it was
I
that
thought
he
he
got.
lost the weight.
Yeah,
What do you
he
mean
got-
he got big? He
he's
got
too
his. He
small
got
for his
hard and
britches.
he got
I'm
hard.
thinking big
in a
in the sense
commercial?
of age, where he aged too big for his britches.
He aged out of the role.
And his britches were the people he would send text messages to. Now, we're moving on Who wants to answer this?
Beep beep.
Vince?
What is an apology from Jared from Subway?
Ah, I'm sorry. That is incorrect.
Even though I don't know what he did, but I mean, it looks like he should apologize by the sound of it.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Dooder, chance to take this?
What is everyone's favorite anime filler episode?
Ooh, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. This was a very divisive episode. This is what is Gen Z We Are the World? Yes, that's a screen from Gen Z's version of We Are the World. She's singing part of We Are the World. The Rizzler's singing. Who else?
Is that true?
Who else? The Rizzler's there.
Wait, who's the Rizzler?
The Rizzler's a little boy that got kidnapped by these Italians.
What's up?
Sorry, was someone saying something?
I said, are you certain of the pronouns of the individual singing?
In the Rizzler's case, yes. Let's go ahead and get to the next question on the board. All right. Who wants it?
Why don't we
Who
give it
would
to
like-
Nurse? Making
Sure, Nurse.
everyone, feel something.
I'll take Saddest for a few.
Saddest for a few. Come on! Are they all image clues this run? What the hell?
Not my intention. This is insane. Hold on.
Jesus Christ.
The image clues are in the same place as they were round one, for what it's worth.
That doesn't, I'm not paying attention.
I probably should.
I'm not tracking each cat thing and where is the image clue.
There's only one in each category, but it feels like dozens.
It feels like every single thing's been an image clue so far. It's like we're only getting image clue.
Maybe we should change the name of the game to Image Clue.
Who said that? Who said that? Which one of you said that? Vince?
No, my voice sounds different. My voice sounds like this. Ha, 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 ha.
Yeah, my voice sounds like this.
See?
My voice sounds
It's
like
impossible
this.
to know.
I'm hearing quadruple.
It was Nurse.
4 Vinces.
All right, look, let's just see the image. Great. Well, that's just great. Okay, who wants to say the question that goes with this image?
Beep beep.
What's the category?
I forgot.
Watch
Vince?
this. 3 ducks with sexy
Vince,
thighs,
no!
honey.
No, stop, Vince!
Oh, wait, sorry, I'm
Question.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Beep beep.
You've lost
Beep, beep.
it. I tried to help you, Vince. I really did. I really
Beep,
did.
beep.
Dooder, it's on you.
Okay, I just want to set the precedent here. If I get this question right, I would like to give all of the points that I win to Vince.
Okay.
Hey, look. It's 3 ducks with legs.
Beep,
That's
beep.
not a question. That's not a question. There's such a simple rule. It's just to make it a question.
Beep, beep.
Nurse, whenever you're ready.
What is when
Perfect.
the steroid straight to your thighs?
And we're giving it to you. We're giving you that one. Absolutely.
Oh, come on.
There you go. Look at those scores go crazy. Look at them. They're going
Hey,
crazy right
how
now.
come my score is negative and all the numbers are red?
Because you're in the negative, Vince.
Why?
Oh, look who's asking questions all of a sudden. Look who has a question all of a sudden. Let's go back to the board. Nurse, whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I'll take sexiest for a few.
Sexiest for a few. Let's go ahead and see. No,
That can't-
no,
Dude.
That
no.
simply can't be.
And I still see sexiest for a few up there. There we go. There we go.
There we go.
This is the sexiest video game character. Now we're talking.
Beep, 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 beep,
Dooder?
beep. Who is the main character of Kingdom Hearts that I saw in that guidebook one time?
Okay.
Unfortunately, we do need the name, so we can't accept that one. I'm so sorry.
Beep 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 beep.
Vince,
Sora!
you gotta be kidding me. You have to be kidding me. You
What?
have to be kidding me.
What's the problem?
Nurse,
Why is
whenever
my
you're
shit
ready.
in the red?
Who is Sora from Kingdom
That is
Hearts?
correct. That is correct. See how easy it is? Do you see how easy it is?
Trust me. If I saw how easy it is, my score would be number 1, baby. I'm in the red.
That's fair. That's fair. I should accept everyone where they're at. I'm sorry. No one has complimented my shirt. Not one of you has complimented my shirt.
He's going to the
I said at the
disco
top,
tonight,
I'm going to the disco. I bought a new shirt. I saw it in the store. I bought it on layaway. No one has complimented it.
Because
Yes.
it might look better off.
Whoa.
Most
look
devastating,
around.
most devastating thing if someone's like, "What do you think of my new shirt?" and they go, "Might look better off." Oh, and they don't even want me on the screen anymore to show off my shirt. Great, Jake, get in here. This sucks. I love this shirt.
Hey guys, it's me, Jake Trebek.
Ooh.
Yep, I'm a different guy. And what I can tell you is there's still a lot of awesome clues to be had, and I've definitely been paying attention this whole time, so I know who has control of the board. But why don't we play a fun game where I pick the next clue just to mix things up?
Yeah.
I would
such a
like to
fun
see.
game.
I'd like to see best for a lot since we haven't touched that category. Yep. This is the best way to leave in the middle of a bad date. You're on a bad date, you gotta get out of there, and let's throw it on over to whoever buzzes first. Don't all jump in at once. Nurse.
What is giving the Heimlich to the waitress?
Giving the Heimlich to the waitress. Sort of like establishing dominance. Unfortunately, that seems like it would kind of just result in you still being physically at the date. So although it's an interesting option, it is not the one we were looking for, Nurse.
Buzz.
Dooder. Dooder buzzing in.
What is having a really nice time, but then pissing your pants, going to the bathroom, getting them stuck around your ankles, squirreling yourself out the window, and hailing a taxi cab to the wrong address?
Has this
That is
happened?
correct. The way you finished that sentence made me feel like you still had something left to say. Nevertheless, you cut yourself off at just the right time, and we will be getting points for that. Great work, Dooder. Vince, I noticed you buzzed in just after Dooder. I want to give you an opportunity to say your answer, even if it's wrong. Vince, what were you going to say?
Can you ask the question again first?
Yes, of course. This is the best way to leave in the middle of a bad date.
Shooting yourself in the head with a fucking gun.
Question.
Not a question. Not a question.
All right.
Literally,
You know what?
there's
What do
one
you mean it's
fucking
not a
rule.
question?
You have to
I'm not asking me a question. I'm answering it.
No, you gotta ask a question. That's the whole game. You have to ask a question. This is the answer to it.
Hey, listen, baby. If I had to ask the questions, I'd be in your chair.
All
I'm
right.
a contestant.
This guy doesn't know what the hell is going on.
Vince,
Dooder.
he's not sitting down. Nobody's sitting down.
I'm
Are
not
you
even
sitting down?
sitting. I'm literally standing right now. And don't pay attention to how my feet get cut off. That's just how the camera works. Dooder, please pick a category from the board that we're gonna show you right now.
Can I get image clue number 5?
No.
No, no.
Nice try.
Dooder, you've been good. Don't make me mad at you too. Pick a real one.
Don't fuck with me, Dooder.
Don't you fuck with me, man.
I'll take Saddest for a bunch, please.
Thank you. Saddest for a bunch. This is the saddest way to say what you've been up to lately. You're at a party, you're making small talk, everyone's talking about their new jobs. What do you got, Dooder? Or Nurse or Vince?
Boop, 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 boop.
Yes, Nurse.
What is, yeah, things have been going pretty great. My dog died, but, you know, he was ugly.
Softening it with, I didn't care because my dog was ugly. Yes, that's exactly right. It does make you feel bad. That detail adds an air of truth that really is tragic. Nurse, congratulations. You're taking home some points for that, and you're also getting control of the board. Here's what's left. Plenty of great options.
Oh, yeah. I think I'll take best for a few.
Best for a few. Great choice. Let's see what's behind that one. This is the best way to de-escalate a tense situation. Lots of sounds happening. Unclear where they're coming from. Dooder seems to be taking control here.
Calm down.
Come on.
This is insane.
Come on.
This
What?
is insane.
What do we always tell Vince? Don't do this to me.
I was just letting you know to calm down, Alex. That's all.
You were just talking to me.
Right. Calm
Okay.
down, Alex.
Okay. Okay, I'm calm. So what's your actual answer?
Are you sure you're calm, Alex?
Okay, we got a freaking jokester in here. Take all this guy's points away. I don't want to see this guy having any points.
Oh, come on.
Take all his points away. You're pissing me off, Dooder. You're pissing me off.
Why are my points affected by this?
Take
How
points
am I
away from
losing
Vince,
points?
too.
I have nothing to do with this. I'm sitting here like a good boy. I'm waiting here
It's
so
the
I can
company
quote unquote
you keep.
ask you a
Buzz in,
question.
Vince. Buzz in.
Okay, beep beep.
Vince, yes.
Okay, Nurse and Dooder. What do you call someone from Argentina? Since I'm supposed to ask the questions.
Is this like a fucking joke? Are you setting up a joke? Is this a riddle? What show do you
No,
think
you
you're
took-
on?
You
Buzz, Buzz.
question, so I'm asking a question.
I'd like to answer the question, please.
You already answered.
You went already.
He asked us specifically.
Buzz.
I don't know. I thought I'd be kind
Nurse.
to Vince. He asked us. Okay, fine. You take it.
What is to wet yourself to gain sympathy from both parties?
I need to look
That's-
at what the thing was again. Okay.
I think
yes.
the answer was Argentina. I'm sorry. I don't mean to take over the show, but the
Argentinian.
answer was Argentinian. Nurse, you did not
Argentinian.
get that. The correct answer was Dooder. Do you win the points? The answer was Argentinian. Thank you very much.
I'm
I'll
trying
be
to play the
asking the
game. I'm
questions,
trying to
I
play
guess,
the game.
from here on out.
Is Vince running his own game show in the middle of ours?
Come back to me. Come back.
They
Come
asked
back
me
over
to-
here. Shut up. Shut up. I'm trying to run a serious game show here, okay? There are thousands of people watching right now. Chris, how many people are watching right now?
A little.
There are a few people watching right now, and I want them to enjoy themselves. I don't want them to be thinking this is some kind of big joke, okay? Please. Let's all lock in, okay?
Vince, I really like your question, by the way. Just want to make sure you know that.
You
It's a
got
good
it
question.
right. So
I know.
45 points for you.
Fair.
Oh, Nurse, you had a
It's
great
more
answer
than
too.
emotional.
Nurse,
You answered the wrong question.
you have control of the board. Vince, we're gonna keep taking points away from you until you learn your lesson.
I don't even know what classroom I'm in, let alone the lesson I'm supposed to learn, baby.
Yeah, that is completely clear right now. Vince, Nurse, please select a category.
Yeah, I'll take the potpourri for a few.
Great choice. Only one who knows how to play this fucking game. This hasn't happened yet, but certainly will.
Buzz, Buzz.
Yes,
Buzz.
Dooder.
Someone is gonna pee their pants.
Buzz.
Let him. It was correct. Come on.
That's
What
not a
is-
question! That's not a question, man! That's not a. Come on! Come on! What are we doing?
What are you doing to Jake Trebek, man? Look
Just
at-
say what is. Nurse.
What is Vince losing his virginity?
Dooder got the cool glasses on. We're going to give him some points for that. Nurse, we're going to give you some points for that. That is the answer we were looking for. Vince, I want to give you an opportunity to redeem yourself here. Literally say any question.
I'm married.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
All
That
right.
doesn't mean anything, Vince.
Not even close.
I'm married. I've
Not
been
even-
married 2
Buzz,
years.
Buzz.
Yes, Dooder.
Why is my score going down for being
Oh,
married?
there's a question. There's a question. He says, why is my score going down? Pause the drop in points. Thank you. Dooder, yes.
I was just gonna say, great job on the question, Vince.
Thank you, buddy.
No
I appreciate
complimenting
it.
each
Nice
other.
glasses, by the way.
You guys are
Oh,
supposed to
sorry.
hate each other. It's a competition. You guys aren't supposed to fuck with each other. All right. Nurse
They're not
still.
supposed to talk with each other for a variety of reasons, but that doesn't seem to be the case.
Yeah, I was
Alex.
curious. You brought up the virginity, Nurse. You know that's not right. You know that's
I'll
not
take
right.
best for
You
some.
were there.
Thank you.
Best for some. Best for some. Let's get back to the board here. This is the best way to solve the crisis in the Middle East.
Oh, Christ.
We've got it.
Ready.
Whenever you're ready, keep your answers brief. Don't all jump in on this one at once.
Boop, boop, boop.
Buzz.
Yes, Nurse.
What is cheese?
Ooh. It's an interesting suggestion. I want to hear everybody's answer to this, but cheese is a compelling response. Dooder, Vince?
Yes, beep, beep.
Yes.
Every person that's in power in the world shows each other their penis. What is the penis of every...
What if they don't have a penis? It's very...
When your answer doesn't start with what is or how to or how do
What
I
is
or something like that, my brain just shuts off. I stop listening. When your answer is like when you kind of go to the, I stop paying attention. Vince.
I mean, you'd have to sit everybody down and have a serious talk about ethics and values and what the fuck is with the, you know what? Who's
Oh my
roaring and
God,
howling in the back?
we
Who's-
can't make it easier.
I have a second answer.
Yes, Dooder.
What did you say, Vince?
Your answer is what did you say, Vince?
That was a question.
That
What
is a
is-
question.
Thank you.
We're gonna give him some
What
points.
is a penis?
It's also a question.
All right.
Also a question. We'll give you some points.
We'll give you some points for that. I'm going to take control of the board since no one here seems to be able to be trusted with it. Nurse has been doing a great job, but in the interest of fairness, I'm going to take control of the board. And I would like to see, let's say, worst for a lot.
God, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me with this?
Now, hold on. Are we sure? Nah, fuck it. Probably an image clue.
Ding, 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 ding. You know how it works, folks. It's an image clue. These images have been submitted by you, the viewers at home in the Everything Now Show Discord. If you haven't joined the Discord yet, folks, what are you doing? You can join it. You can submit an image. You might see yours used on the show, just like this one.
Beep, 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 beep.
That's the answer. What's the question? Let's go over to the contestants and see who beeped in.
That was Dooder.
Okay, I believe you. Dooder consulting the 8-ball. Remember, form of a question.
Ask again later.
What is ask again later? That is the response that I was looking for. Correct, Dooder, yes. What is ask again later? If that's sort of just like the visual representation of I'm not interested in answering your question out. Oh, correction. Correction, that is actually not the response I was looking for. Turns out that was wrong. Oh, we just got that in over the wire. Sorry, Dooder. Those points are being taken away. Vince beeping in. Vince, remember to answer the form of a question.
Sorry, you misheard me. That was Nurse, actually.
Oh, my apologies.
I heard you. That was Nurse.
I misheard myself. Nurse, what is your response?
The image you show your mother to prove that it's a nice game.
Ah, yes. Yes, that is the image you show your mother to prove that it's a nice game because no one in that image is hurting each other. Yes, Super Smash Bros. Obviously a very violent game, but this image only shows people engaging in hand gestures and not brutal fisticuffs. Therefore, it will prove that it is not a violent video game. Good job, Nurse. I see a hand raising. Yes, Dooder.
I'm unfamiliar with the hand gesture. Is that a nice one, or I mean, should I show my mom?
Yeah, you can show your mom that.
Okay.
Nurse, you control the board. Where would you like to go?
Yeah, I'll take potpourri for a bunch, please, Alex.
Potpourri for a bunch, a great choice. We can only pray that there's not an image clue behind there. This is the coolest kid at your high school. Yes, you all remember high school. Who is that cool kid?
Beep.
Yep, Dooder.
That was Vince.
Okay, I'm going to work really hard right now, and I'm going to play this game the way you guys want me to play it, okay?
Thank
so
you.
ready for this?
Thank you,
Ready
Vince.
for this?
Yes.
What kind of syrup do you put on your fucking waffles? Dooder, Nurse, what do you guys think?
You're not asking them. You're not supposed to ask them. That's also not related to the clue. Yes, Dooder,
You
what?
said to ask them a question, baby.
What is maple syrup?
Correct. Correct. Let's
Okay.
get a few points for Dooder on the board. Correct.
What about our show?
You guys aren't even playing our game anymore. This is supposed to
BP?
be our show. Yes, nurse. Yes.
What is log cabin, sir?
Okay, I feel like we're
I'll take
losing.
that too.
We're
Can we
losing
get
the
Nurse a few
plot.
points? That's true
Buzz,
too.
buzz,
In many
buzz.
ways,
So,
that's
hey,
true.
engineer, do not listen to Vince. You do not take orders from Vince. This is still Alex Trebek show. Do not change the points.
Who was put in my high school? Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Who is the guy that carries around the name brand maple syrup?
Okay.
Oh,
That is
okay.
technically, I guess, like at least close to the right answer. Just in the interest of getting us back on track, we're gonna give you some points. Not exactly what I was looking for. It was supposed to be who is the guy who did smell my finger? Back before anyone really knew what that meant. We're gonna go ahead and give control of the board to Dooder. We are currently in a state of flux, and point-wise and also host-wise.
I'm happy to take control here.
Nope. We're good. I got it. We're fine. Thank you. I'm Safari Trebek. Now, where were we?
I believe I had control of the board, Alex.
Thank you for showing me your hands, Dooder and Nurse and Vince. I trust you. Go ahead.
So it says smell my finger is a phrase typically used as a crude joke or prank,
Okay,
often
all
involving a deceptive request to smell someone's finger, followed by an unpleasant or offensive outcome, such as the finger having a foul odor.
You done, Nate? You done croaking around?
Buzz,
Hey, you
Buzz.
cut back to me, engineer.
Vince, that is correct.
What?
Thank you. Finally, some points for me on the board.
So now
Finally.
Dooder is like hosting the Vince show now? This is confusing. I
Let's
want
go back to the board.
Finally.
Yeah, that's our show. Hi, hello, remember? No, we already did this one. We already picked the child for that one, and we all blew past it. Who is going to be, you know what, Nurse? Go ahead, you pick it. You're not trying to start a show within our show, and that's appreciated.
I'll take best for a bunch.
Best for a bunch. No! Come on! Okay,
I don't
great. So,
make the rules, guys.
no, it's fine, Nurse. It's cool.
I think you are making the rules. It's your turn.
Hi, I'm waiting for an image.
Prude alert. Am I right, Vince?
Care to share with the class what's so funny, Mr. Dooder?
Well, I said, what did I say? I said prude alert. What is this? What? A nurse trying to, come on, waiting for an image over here.
I can put you if you like.
Sorry about that, Nurse. What were we doing? Oh! So yeah,
Buzz.
that's a Dooder.
Buzz. What is the image I see when I call Nurse Huckleberry a prude?
That is correct. Yes. An appropriate response to such a harsh. Oh! And we're kind of seeing the image being created right now if we were to zoom in on Nurse, but we didn't, so it's okay. And there it is.
Trophy.
And we.
I do
yeah.
really love it when she holds those phallic objects, Alex.
We'll give you points for that.
And you know what? Just for being a good partner, we're gonna give you some points. And you know what? Just for being a good partner, the board's yours, Dooder.
Thank you. I'm feeling sad. A shitload.
Me too.
Please.
Oh, you mean yeah? Okay. Saddest for this is the saddest title card in a documentary. Ooh,
Beep, beep.
that's a Vincent.
I'd say the card comes up and it says, back in the day, a couple of guys got shot, and you're about to watch a movie with
Come back to
they're
me,
all
come back to
dead,
me.
and this ain't very good.
You want to give another answer?
Beep beep.
I'll send it to Nurse.
what is former wife and mother?
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, there's many contexts in which that could be understood, but the saddest form, yeah, yeah, my heart hurts, and I'm thinking about Alpha Dog, a documentary. Let's go ahead and give Nurse the board, and why don't you go ahead and pick another category and an amount?
Of course. Let's go for sexiest. Some, I'm feeling it.
Sexiest for some. This is...
Wait.
That was a really good question. Unfortunately, we're not doing it anymore. This is the sexiest drink to order at a bar. See, it's not as funny as a Baha Men reference, but what are you gonna do?
Buzz,
Glass
buzz.
of milk. Oh.
Dooder.
Obviously not a glass of milk. Most bars don't have milk. What is?
Is that... Oh, okay.
I was just commentating on Vince's absurd answer.
That's fine, that's fine.
Completely lost my train of thought now. Can you come back to me?
Yeah, sure. And what was the question
Beep,
again? Yes, go ahead, Vince.
I'd like to send this one to Dooder.
Okay. Dooder.
What is? I'll have what she's having.
What was it?
What is this?
Yeah, that's right. That's it. That's correct. Points to you, Dooder. Or I guess Vince, because Vince bequeathed the turn to Dooder. I don't know. Let's give him all some points.
I don't do bequeathing.
You
I don't
like-
do that kind of stuff.
Okay.
It just sounds foul.
All right. Well, not having an open mind, let's keep taking some points away from
Buzz.
Vince. Dooder,
Buzz.
the question hasn't been picked yet, but sure, go ahead.
I noticed that the points that I won didn't go to Vince. His points are still going down. Does that mean that I got the answer wrong?
Right? No. So you got it right, but on behalf of it. So Vince got the
Beep beep.
but then you
Beep beep.
yes.
Can I win instead of Nurse?
And this is a question, finally.
That was a question. Can you win instead of Nurse? What do you mean, sure? I mean, it's
Finally a question.
but it's a game of skill. Just because he did it right once doesn't mean you have to like reward him for it. That's not how we raise children.
It's finally
I
a
mean, talk
question.
to Twitch streamer therapists. Great. Now they're out of the red.
It's using reverse psychology, you guys.
Yeah, we really fell for it. Hook, line, and stinker. This is not good. Vince, you get control of the board now because you're totally mentally dominating us right now. So why don't you go ahead and use your mental skills to tear our show down a peg again.
Gladly. I'll go with best for a shitload.
Best for a shitload. This is the best way to go viral.
Buzz, buzz.
Okay, a lot of noise is happening there. I heard an actual buzz. Oh, I'm hearing the buzz and the word buzz. So, Dooder.
What is Twin Subjective Jeopardy?
That is correct. Go ahead and check your follower counts. You might as well have been like Pharrell drop it like it's hot because you're viral now. Million followers, millions of followers,
I
millions
noticed,
of
did you give
followers.
the points to Vince again? Those points were supposed to go to me. That was
We
my
have
round.
entered E. We are playing Balatro right now. That's a lot of points, Vince.
I'm going to need at least 7 decimals from Vince to me, please.
We're working on it. We're working on it.
I think beep beep really quickly. I won't take too much time on this.
All right, we'll just do a tight little beep beep from Vince.
Can we get a question from Nurse?
Sure.
Okay.
And that counts for points?
Yeah.
You have,
Why?
you have a question for us,
Buzz,
Nurse?
buzz.
Okay, we're being buzzed at a Dooder.
What is because?
That's correct.
This is... I think we've broken this game open in a very profound way. Dooder is now way far out there with his points. Vince back in the yellow, but pretty low. Nurse with a reasonable amount of points. Let's and we're fast approaching. Okay, that's all right. We're fast approaching Final Jeopardy, Final Subjective Jeopardy. That is. Let's go back to the board really quick. I'm gonna go ahead and pick this one. How about worst for a shitload? This is the worst premise for an escape room.
Beep, beep, beep.
Nurse!
What is Vaginal delivery.
That is incorrect, unfortunately. It's a great premise for an escape room. I would learn all the ins and outs of it. I'm very excited to try it out. Let's go with Vince.
You walk into the room and it looks like a vaginal canal, and you got to try your best to get the fuck out of there.
It's like double wrong. You just like took someone's answer and also didn't put it in the form of a question. Let's go ahead and put him at negative 45,000. Dooder!
What is?
Sorry. Nah, it's good.
God, I can only think of vaginas now. What is escaping a vaginal canal?
I'd like to take the points on this one. Thank you.
Let's go ahead and do a point split, 60-40 for Nurse, the 40 for Dooder. Vincent, you think about what you did. And pick the next category.
I'll pick Nurse's question for 500, Alex.
All right, Nurse, the board is yours.
I'll take worst for whatever's on there. Some.
Worst for some. Pew. This is the worst possible pair for SNL guests. Musical and comedic.
Boop, boop, boop.
Nurse.
What is Dooder and Vince?
That's really, really, really correct. I don't know. I mean, they'd be like pretty fine at the sketches, as good as anyone could be when you're forced to read off of pieces of paper from like 10 feet away and really rely on that with no other comedic skills whatsoever, usually. And also, I'm sorry, I said that again, Dooder.
I call musician. I get to be the musician, Vince.
What kind of music you playing?
Jazz.
Cool.
Can you give us a little example?
I'd like to hear some of that as well. Yes, thank you.
Well, this is an unreleased track, but I'll give it to you. So.
Oh man. Whoa, Dooder with the Swanee. Okay. That's pretty awesome. Now, as you can see, we have a bunch of other categories and slots still available. So therefore, we're going to Final Jeopardy right now. We're gonna go to Final Jeopardy right now.
Yup. How does that work?
Do we?
There's like an input that says Final Jeopardy.
So it's just the same as it has been, but it's
same as it ever was.
Same as it ever was. Answers dissolving. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we have a question. It's the Final Jeopardy question. All three of you are gonna answer at the same time, not verbally. You're gonna kind of like write your answer down, I guess. And then once the timer is done, which is the exact length of the Jeopardy song, then we will go and look through your answers and determine who won Final Jeopardy. End of sentence. Does that make sense to everyone?
I don't have paper or a pen.
I just want to clarify, while I'm doing the Saturday Night Live musical performance, I do play various whistles.
Okay.
The second song.
That's fine. Just give them some extra points for that. Okay.
And is there any way that, is it possible that I could do this without a pen and paper? Could we almost, could we change the whole
Are you good at
rules to
remembering
accommodate me?
stuff?
Not really.
All right. Yeah. Then it's rats off to you. We're just gonna do this, and you do as good as you do. Okay.
All right.
I'd like for more.
All right, let's go. Hold on a second. Sorry, everyone. It's question time now. It's apparently Final Jeopardy. It's the question time now. Nurse, what's up?
Oh, well, I was just thinking that I could. I'd like to win, if that's possible.
I'd like to give half of my points to Nerf, so we're tied. I'd also like to give.
Please give me half your points, so then we would be tied.
Yeah.
Just some last-minute shop work before the final round here. Dooder and Nurse commiserating and kind of evening the playing field a little bit. Vince, an island on his own, no one to split his points with. No points whatsoever. In fact, in debt on the points front. He has an oment of 675,432. And bless you,
Is that the
engineer.
lowest score in the history of the show?
Oh, that can't be. I feel like we must have had a slightly lower score at some point.
Can you add however many zeros you have to add to make it the lowest score, and then make it a positive
You gotta earn the lowest
Yes.
score. Ridiculous.
it's looking pretty crazy right now. It's literally bursting off of the board podium. So
Here, Buzz, I've got a question for Vince to
Go
answer
ahead.
in the form of not a question, so he can get less points. How many points do you have, Vince?
I got I don't even 675 some 4 odd 32 something like that 200 I don't know millions.
You've fallen right into his trap.
What do you mean? What?
Yeah,
Wasn't a question.
wasn't a question.
Wasn't a question.
very embarrassing.
All right, I'll do it to you, Vince.
We're supposed to do something now, right?
Are we? Oh shit! Please just say this in the form of a question. What?
Da, da,
Da 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 All right, that should have been enough time for everyone to write down their answers to the final Jeopardy question. Let's go ahead and go through everybody. Normally in normal Jeopardy, anyone who's in the red wouldn't be allowed to play in Final Jeopardy, and it's like one of the worst things ever to happen because it's embarrassing for them, for people watching TV. But Vince, we love you, so you're gonna go ahead and play anyway. Let's start with Nurse over there on the left side. Nurse, what is your answer?
You can't read it, but it says, "Is this the question you want?"
Wow, that is a question. And I don't know if it was the question, but that is correct because you did it in a question. So you're going to get some points. Congratulations, Nurse. What a great game you've played. Dooder. Now that's a score to be proud of. But let's go ahead and see if you could you pull it out at last second.
I don't know what happened to my notes. I think someone put their drink on it.
It doesn't really matter because you said what is at the beginning of that. You did it correctly. Congratulations. We're going to give you some points. And you should be proud of your performance on the show tonight. Vince, this is for all the marbles. This could turn around your reputation in Subjective Jeopardy and Everything Now Show universe writ large. What is your answer for the final Jeopardy question? Thank you very much.
The question doesn't have a question mark in it.
Okay.
I'm done with this guy.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
Unbelievable. Where are they?
I'll bring him in.
Bring them out here for me.
Let me get them. Let me see if I can figure out how to do that.
I know they're out here.
Hey!
Ah!
We got him.
Hey, thank you so much for watching, everybody. This has been an exciting and hilarious episode of the Everything Now Show. We do this show 5 times a week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday. Thursday being a 1 p.m. Pacific time matinee show. The other ones being, that's right, 6 p.m. Pacific to 8 p.m. Pacific. So please follow us on here if you have not yet. Join our Discord. You can submit the image clues and other images that'll be used on the show there. Follow us on all these platforms up above. You can see us do our sketch work where we do sketches now. And also we have a podcast on our Patreon. Check out the Patreon. If you join the Patreon, you could earn some merchandise discounts, such as for our shirts and our posters that we have. We have new merch coming up soon. You're going to want to hang on to your hat for that one. And also, I believe that is it, unless there's anything else.
Well, we have very special Patreon subscribers that we have to shout out at the end of every single episode of our show because they give us $90 a month, which is truly insane. So thank you to Sentinel, Caboose, Creative Steve, New Dark 90, Rewardian, and Turd Too Big for Toilet. Our
Awesome
heroes.
Sauce.
And Awesome Sauce. Good catch. And Awesome Sauce. Thank you to all of our hot dog standees, and thank you so much to our guest contestants for today.
Right.
We had 3 incredible guest contestants during this afternoon's show. It was Nurse Huckleberry, it was Dooder, and it was Vince, aka Cartoon Therapy. Thank you to all three of you for joining us today. Let's go from bottom up. Tell us where people can find you, what you got going on. This is the plug section of the show.
You can find me basically just on Twitch. I'm going to be live right after this. We're going to be talking about relationship manipulation, believe it or not. It's a social work / it's a comedy first approach to social work using animated characters that I make. And I'm happy to say that I've collaborated with my buddies up here, or at least one of them. And I'm very grateful that you guys have me on. Thank you very much.
Thank you for doing it.
Thank you for
Really
doing
so
it. We're going to raid into Cartoon Therapy right after. Wait, are you going live immediately after this, Vince?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna raid into Vince, so stick around, folks. If we beat him to him going live, just stay in the chat, because we're gonna go raid into Vince.
Stay in line.
Dooder, Nurse Huckleberry, what do you got going on?
I'll take this.
Fine. Yeah, you take it. Go
You
ahead.
talk about the second channel.
No, go ahead.
So Dooder and I do a comedy cooking show late nights. We start at 10 p.m. Pacific, go to 1 a.m. It's a multi-cam, fun, completely scripted show. Highly recommend you come check it out. It's a really great time.
It's like the
And we'll be
only
live.
scripted show on Twitch, I believe.
That's what they say.
That's correct.
That's what the people are saying.
What I hear. And I heard
And-
something about secondary things.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have two other Twitch channels. One is Nerd Huckleberry, where Nurse does whatever. Knits, folds
Variety.
laundry, rhinestones.
Video
And then there's
games.
my channel, Dooder VO, where I DJ, and I don't know how to DJ. So it's a fun time.
It's a great premise.
That's
Follow
really
all
good.
three of those channels. Honestly, all three of these here, I feel like we all collectively make up a corner of Twitch that doesn't often have to do with video games or more in the variety comedy space. So I'm happy that we all get to kind of be together, get to know each other, and goof around. It was a real pleasure having all three of you on, and I'm looking forward to having you on again.
That's right.
Yes. Dooder and Nurse, I think
Thank
you're
you
in.
so much.
I don't want to dox you, but you might be in the same city as us, so you should come to our
are
studio
in
sometime and goof around, and that'll be
Yeah,
really
open the
fun.
window, Nurse. Show them the street and address.
Oh yeah, there you are.
I'd have
What are
to
some
move
notable
it to-
signs around you?
Go ahead and just dox yourselves for us real quick.
Southwood, but it's up on the hill.
Got it.
Okay.
I'll keep my eye peeled for that.
So if you're looking for them, start at the Hollywood sign and then work your way
it'll
out.
be right around the corner.
Any celebrity in
Yes.
Los Angeles.
Exactly. Vince, please let us know when you're in LA, and we'd love to have you on and goof around with you. And we'll all see you, Saturday.